Okay, so Overwatch wishes to install a new type of currency for you to buy skins specific to the teams in Overwatch. And I really do not have a problem with this, especially considering the amount of controversy that is surrounding loot boxes in the gaming community right now. But when they did announce it, I began to wonder, could they have done something else? Any other way to get these skins without introducing a new type of currency? After all, this could be a PR nightmare, something Blizzard has been avoiding for the most part recently. So, let's take a look at the alternatives to how Blizzard could have instated a purchase system for their Overwatch League skins. Well, one of the most obvious would be to use gold that you get from the loot boxes. But I imagine that would be kind of odd, especially depending on how much gold a league skin would cost. Let's say that the league skin would cost between 500 and 1,000 gold. Well, how many loot boxes would you need to open before you start getting duplicates in order to buy a league skin? I'm sure Blizzard found that that was quite unfair. And to avoid all the loot box controversy that's going on in the gaming industry right now, finding a better solution would be optimal. Another way is that you can give tokens away based off merit. Let's say you perform well in a lot of games and suddenly you receive a coin. But right now, the Blizzard automated systems are complete trash, and I don't think that would be a good way of handling things. To get a good idea on how the Blizzard automated systems work, one need not look further than their reporting system, because that is currently being abused to no end. So that's out of the question. And I'm sure that Blizzard wishes to make money off of their Overwatch League skins, so they need to find a way to tax the consumer without them feeling like they have gotten gimped. And with that out of the question, I'm sure some of you may be wondering, why not just have us pay for the skins, like $1.99 a skin, or maybe $10 for a whole team bundle? And you are right, I think that that would be the most efficient way to tax us for trying to buy Overwatch League skins. The problem for us as consumers is that Blizzard wishes to promote their game in a fantastic way. And being able to say that you can acquire league skins by having Overwatch tokens sounds a lot better than saying you can acquire league skins by just paying $1.99 or $9.99 for the bundle. But there is a high chance that this could work out well for you, the consumer. Because if they're going to have two types of currency, I see no reason why they shouldn't be able to transfer one currency into another. For those of you out there who have accumulated a bunch of loot boxes, not my little amount here, I mean people who really have played Overwatch and bought into the ecosystem, well, you may have a lot of extra gold lying around. Well, who's to say that Blizzard won't open a system where you can trade in some of your gold to get some Overwatch League tokens? Because either way, Blizzard is still getting your money, and they're making things a little bit more cost-friendly for their consumers. There are ways out there to make large amounts of money and not be complete assholes about it. If you want the opposite example, just look over to what's happening to EA right now. In truth, in this whole Overwatch League token scenario, there's only one thing I'm very scared of because I believe it's a possibility. You see, in the microtransaction world, there's this one trick that I especially hate, and that is where the amount of currency you buy never equates to the amount of currency you need. And I will explain in the best way I can. Let's say that one bundle for $4.99 will give you 200 league tokens. Alright, now, but the minimum for any outfit is 300 league tokens. So there, no matter what bundle you buy, you will never have the amount to buy what you need. In essence, to buy one, you would have to spend double the amount of the base minimum purchase. What I wish for Blizzard to do is say, okay, you can buy one league token for $1.99. That way, it makes a lot more sense to say, okay, then you can trade in 1,000 gold for one league token. You see, it balances itself there. But if Blizzard does this crazy things like 15 league tokens, but the base minimum is 22 league tokens to buy one outfit, where you're going to end up spending more than you need to, and you're always going to have leftover league tokens. Right now, the Overwatch monetary system is very clean, and I would prefer that it stayed this way. There is no benefit to the consumer to have leftover currencies on different things in Overwatch. Instead, it would only serve to make things more convoluted. Blizzard is going to make their money. This is going to happen. This cannot be stopped. But it is how they choose to make their money that becomes the problem. And having leftover currencies on different things in Overwatch could become very convoluted. You can easily solve that problem by making one league skin equate to one league token, and for you to be able to purchase one league token with 1,000 gold. And I know that 1,000 gold may be a bit much to some of you, but this is quite simply just for example. What I wish to do is to keep the Blizzard ecosystem clean, and this is pretty much my example of doing that. Anyway, I have rambled on long enough. If you've enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button and leave a comment, since I very much enjoy reading them. And I will hopefully talk to you on my next video, which will either be Overwatch based or for me to talk about something in the PR world where someone has messed up. I have been trying not to talk about EA and their mistakes because they're so obvious, but maybe I'll talk about a mistake that Paladins could be making. Anyway, I said I'm done, and I will see you all soon.